in 2016, we set out on this journey as part of the Dubai accessibility strategy to think about training what we call the tourist-facing workforce of Dubai. And the tourist-facing workforce spans a huge number of people, in excess of 100,000 people, who are falling into various different parts of the tourism ecosystem, all the way from the airport through tour guides, desert safari drivers, obviously hotel staff, restaurant staff, attraction staff. And we wanted to make sure that that tourism ecosystem and the tourist-facing workforce were being educated in inclusive service in a very consistent way, in keeping with the Dubai accessibility strategy. And working together with the Community Development Authority, obviously with our partners within Dubai Tourism, with the Executive Council, and with the People of Determination Club of Dubai, we developed the inclusive service training. And the service training is designed to provide the tourist-facing workforce with an entry-level understanding of inclusivity and what it means to provide inclusive service. The training program itself sits on a self-paced learning platform. It's video-based training, and what we do is we make this training available to the industry to be able to consume it in their own training style. Meaning, if I am working at Jumeirah Hotels or Rotana Hotels, Accor Hotels, or here at Marriott, I have my own training culture, my own training style, but I may be lacking in content in this subject. So we provide all of this content and subject matter to these organizations to be able to consume inclusive service training. And what we want the training to be able to do is to explain the difference fundamentally between sympathy, which is a very common reaction to people of determination, and what people of determination ask as service, which is empathy. We also want our workforce to be able to understand and acknowledge the differences between impairments and disability, and be able to recall differences when they're having an interaction with people of determination. And we want them to be able to define impairments and understand the challenges associated with each of those impairments. And once they have this fundamental baseline of information and knowledge, this allows them to be able to provide much better inclusive service. So what we're talking about is a service training program that sits at the very, very bottom of a pyramid of trainings that we expect the tourism-facing workforce, the tourist-facing workforce, to be able to take. Way before they would take any training which involves, for example, intervention or helping someone. First of all, this is about setting the right understanding in someone's mind about interacting and dealing with and providing service to people of determination. So what I want to do is just show you a little video. Hopefully this will play. If the guys can help me play this video from your side, just to give you a little insight into the course, and then I can take you through a little bit more detail. Thank you. So there's a few key things to keep in mind when we talk about the inclusive service program. As you can see from the video trailer, the entire program was created and filmed here in Dubai. Now that's very different from most of the training content that we see on this subject in the market. Much of the content in the market is imported and does not feature people who are indigenous or live and work in this city. So when you have training content that does not feature people who live and work in the city, first of all, it does not resonate with the learner. So it's very important to have learning content where the learner can see themselves in the situation and that learning resonates with them. That means that there's much more chance that the learner will finish the training, that they will enjoy the training, and they will take learning outcomes and takeaways and be able to implement them in their their workplace. What you will also see in the training was that it features and includes people of determination themselves. And that's critical in ensuring the buy-in and the advocacy of the content of the training. So the training was written and created by people of determination themselves. So when they're asking the tourist-facing workforce to provide a certain level of service or to behave in a certain way, it's because of their experience and how they want to be treated and behave as people of determination. So we've created the training course with all of the feedback and participation, and you can see obviously everyone in that video that helped us to create the training and to make sure that it's worthwhile. The last piece is that it was created in partnership with all of the Dubai authorities. So you can see, for example, taxi drivers in the video, Roads and Transport Authority, you can see the Dubai Metro, you can see Dubai Airport heavily involved and featured throughout all of the training videos. So wherever we've got tourist-facing touch points and heavy use tourist-facing touch points, places like the airport, places like taxis, places like the metro, and of course hotels, then it's very important that they are featured throughout the training and that we focus on where a customer and a tourist-facing workforce are connecting with each other and the difference we can make if we're truly inclusive. Now, the importance to this training cannot be underestimated, because if Dubai is to become the most visited city in the world by 2025, which is our stated goal, then making sure that we have clear outlined policies and training to make sure everyone is welcome to Dubai and that we have an inclusive society and an inclusive workforce, it's critical that we provide this training for everyone. So if anyone would like to get information on how you can use the training, how you can use it within your own organization, how you can roll it out, how you can access the platform, please don't hesitate to reach out to myself at the Dubai College of Tourism team, and we will help you to access the content. We will help you to get access to the platform and give you some recommendations on how you can really implement and use this training course within your own organization. And I would urge you to make best use of it in every way that you can and make sure that it's accessible to all of your staff, but particularly those who are working and interacting with the tourist on a daily basis. So thank you so much for your time. I appreciate, again, Ghassan, the opportunity to come and speak today. And if anyone does have any questions on the training, how we created it, how you can access it, or anything else on that subject, I'm happy to take those. So thank you very much.